Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about none other than KSOO. Now, some of y'all might know KSOO is KSOO 23 times. But KSOO is a rapper from Jacksonville, Florida, who's been at the center of a lot of drama, man, involving Jacksonville hip-hop. Now, KSOO has been locked down for a while now. And he's been on social media a lot. His case isn't looking too good. We did stories about KSOO recently where his songs are going to actually be used in the court case against him. Things were looking bad. He started reaching out to activists and trying to get help for his case. Now, he's pretty active on social media, and with that, he has a tendency to strike a chord with some other rappers. And it looks like him and none other than Memphis's own B33F have been getting into it. These two were dissing back and forth this weekend, and it's interesting to say the least. Now, also on top of that, we're going to talk about Foolio, or my bad, just Foolio. And we're going to talk about this situation with Lil Loaded. Now, Foolio talked about the Lil Loaded situation in depth and sent his condolences to Lil Loaded in a heartfelt post on social media. Now, before we get into all the specifics, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and man, let's get it. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about this B33 and KSOO situation. So B33 is a Memphis rapper who's got a really big buzz right now, right? Dude is really on his grind, and he's closely associated with none other than Pooh Shiesty. I've done videos about them in the past where I talked about how their relationship early on was going to be tested throughout this industry, and guess what, man? These dudes are still homeboys to this day, and it looks like it ain't no turning back from there. Now, KSOO jumped in this situation by going at B33. Now, B33 and KSOO, as far as I know, didn't really have any type of beef, man. But for some reason, just one phrase on social media had them going back and forth with each other, man. Now, B33 is in the building stage of his career, and KSOO, unfortunately, is locked down. But this doesn't stop KSOO from going on social media and dissing people all the time. Now, KSOO has no problem getting his words and his message out there, but recently he was online looking for help in his case. But it seems like he's back with the you-know-what, so man, we gonna get right to it. Now, there was a post on social media that B33 made that KSOO made a reply to. Now, the post said this right here. Perfectly honest, this post from B33 seems like it's a response to something that KSOO had already said in regards to a title. Now, what they're talking about is somebody saying no hospital gang. Now, I don't know why that's so important, but for some reason this struck a chord with both sides, and they got to beefing on social media behind it. Now, in this original post, this is what B33 originally said. I'm going to have to improvise a little bit because B33 uses some, colorful language in this. But this is what he's getting to, man. He says this. He says, man, cats ain't biting off you, lame. Don't even know you, for one. YouTube named that song, too. We chopper gang the set. You hear me? Hollin' no hospital because cats don't get to see no doctors. 3, when you get done with all this credit clout chasing, this still blurt gang, chopper gang, Fox 13 gang, no hospital gang, and no telling gang. Laughing emoji, purple heart emoji, clown emoji, and snitch K. And basically, he's claiming all these different gangs, man. How many gangs is he gonna claim? But it looks like these are all like catchphrases or monikers or something like that they like to use in their songs and throw around. Now, what I'm getting from this or deducing from this is the fact that KSOO was obviously using the no hospital gang, or he feels like he was using that before them. So he went to social media and talked about it. Now, KSOO had a reply to this, and he said this. Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man, and I know you enjoying this video, but make sure you go and you follow me on social media platforms like Instagram, and also go to my Twitter page and make sure you hit that follow button there so you can get the latest and greatest updates of when I'm dropping my videos. And man, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that like button so we can spread this video around, and we trying to get 2,000 likes, so run them likes up. All right. Now, KSOO must have obviously seen what was posted by B33 on one of these promo pages, so he took that and responded to it. Now, the promo page put the title as this. It says, Big 30 responds to KSOO saying he stole No Hospital Gang from him. And, with a laughing emoji or whatnot. So it looks like this. He says, can't respect dude after he said this cap. I had to block that out, shaking my head. So basically, he's just refuting the claim that, Big 30 made about they been using the title or been using the phrase No Hospital Gang. Now, at the big scheme of things and the grand scheme of things, this is small, man. You know what I mean? This seems like something they shouldn't even be beefing about because both of them admitted to the fact that they've never even met each other, It seems like Big 30 is on his rise up. He was one of the most trending artists the last couple of weeks, so it looks good for him as far as his career, and KSOO has a fighter on his hands with his case, so it seems like their attention would be better used on those things instead of beefing, man. We'll leave it at that. Now, let's get to this next topic. Okay, so let's talk about Foolio for a minute. Now, the whole hip-hop industry was shooken up by the news of Dallas rapper Lil Loaded losing his life, man. It was a sad situation, and one of his friends came out and confirmed that, he allegedly took his own life due to some relationship issues he was having. Now, I haven't seen anything from his family that confirmed that as of yet, but it's sad to say the least. Now, this obviously hit Foolio in a special place, man, because Julio took to social media to make a post about the situation and talk about how tough it is on rappers in the industry when they have to incorporate their personal lives and things that they're going through and how things are made worse and even 10 times harder. Now, let's actually look at the post from Foolio. Now, in this statement, man, Foolio says some really deep stuff, man, and it gives you a better look at the artist's perspective when it comes to taking care of themselves and things that the fans should consider as well, man. Now, he starts off by saying this. He says, I feel like artists' mental health should be taken serious. We have it 10 times worse on our end, dealing with family problems, relationship problems, all while trying to keep other people happy at the same while we're depressed as on the inside, abusing illicit substances, etc. We try to please our fans, family, and friends while nobody just take the simple time to ask, are you okay? How are you feeling? I love you. Just a simple conversation from somebody you love could change a person's whole mood. This is just crazy. Now, I had to clean it up a little bit there, but this is a well-written statement, man. And it shows some depth on Foolio's side, man. Now, I'm not sure if somebody from his PR team wrote this or this was just him saying, hey, man, just putting his feelings out there about the whole situation with Lil Loaded. But, man, I think this will be well received by him and his fans. Now, he continued by making this post right here. Now, in this next post, Foolio kept it short and sweet. He said, RIP at Lil Loaded. I feel you, bro. Now, with him saying that, it shows a lot of depth, and, man, it shows that he really felt the situation, right? But, man, it's a bit alarming as well. So, hopefully, especially if all the rumors of what happened are true, somebody's checking on Foolio to make sure he's okay too, man. Because I'm sure he meant this in all positivity and he wanted to make sure that he got his message out there, but he definitely feels a little bit of Lil Loaded's pain. And we got to understand that, yes, he's an artist. He's blowing up right now. He's doing well, but he's a human being at the end of the day, man. And everybody goes through their stuff, it seems like, in real life or whatever. Now, with that, this been your boy. Hold up. What do you guys think about this whole situation, man? First off, what do you think about Big 30 and KSOO going at it and beefing about who gets to say No Hospital Gang? Is that even a big issue? Or are they just finding a reason to beef on social media because it's there? Or what do you think about this whole Lil Loaded situation and Foolio's response? Do you think Foolio is crying out for help? Or do you think that he's just sending his condolences to another fallen rapper? Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.